Hi guys, we're going to be doing my first cash stuffing of 2021. If you see a cat run by, that's Simba, and he's kind of, nosy a little bit. So today we're going to be stuffing our envelope with over $1,000. So let's get started. So first, I'm going to flip to the page that I need to be on, which has all of my sinking funds on it. Don't mind them, they're not completely correct on here, so we'll go back and get those done. And then I'm going to pull out my cash from my wallet. And we are going to get our cash envelopes out of this. So I keep my cash envelopes in here. We're just gonna pull them out. There's Simba. I'm just gonna pull them out and put that back up there. And then we are going to put these here. And we're gonna do these right below them. Okay, and then we have our little thing here. And here's our cash. So let's pull our cash out and let's count it first. So in here we have 51, 52, 53, 54, which is 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, 620, 630, 640, 645 is what we have right here. And then I will tell you guys what happens to the rest of it. So let's go ahead and get this money sorted. Put that there. And we're going to do these. So I had just went to the grocery store, which is why some of the grocery money is not in here. And you'll be seeing why in a little bit. And we have the tens. Let's push this up a little bit. We have our 5 right there. That's not in frame, so we're just gonna slide that out of the way. Actually, let me get the leftover grocery money that I have. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. So there we go. It's the leftover grocery money that we have, and then we're gonna slide these up so that they're all visible. And then we will get into the stuffing, okay? The last one is a 5. I'm just gonna move Simba because he will be in the way the entire time if we try to do that, okay? So we are going to start with travel. So I don't actually have an envelope that says car problems on it for all of the car issues that we might have, so it just says travel. And car problems always gets $25, so 25. And then we already have some in here, so we're gonna pull that out and add the 20 and the 5. So now let's see how much we have. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. I counted that wrong, I'm sorry. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So we just hit 100 in travel for our car problems, okay? So we're gonna stick that back in here and put this off to the side right there. Okay, and then we have gifts. So I have an envelope for gifts itself. And gifts is going to get $10 this time. So let's pull out what we have in gifts. We have some money already in here. And so gifts now has 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So gifts has $25, okay? And on the back of each envelope, I have my little trackers that I update before I do them every time. And in pink, you'll see where I did ads, and in orange, you'll see where I did withdrawals, okay? So next is self-care. Self-care is gonna get $50. And there's some ones in self-care. So we're just gonna take a 50 and put that here. So then we have 50, 1, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. So we have $60 in self-care, okay? And if you guys don't know, which you wouldn't since it's my first video, is I get paid bi-weekly, or I get paid twice a month. I'm sorry, I get paid twice a month. So this is just gonna happen every 2 weeks. So next we have Christmas, and Christmas is going to get $10. So I'm gonna take a 10 out and pull out what's already in Christmas. So we have some money in here. We'll put the 10. Same way, okay? Now let's count this. So we have 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So we have $60 in Christmas. So I typically never stuff with ones, right? But when I was first starting back in January, I was trying to just put money in each of the envelopes. So there are some ones in here, and that's the reason why. Other than that, I do not stuff with ones. We have birthdays. Birthdays is going to get $20. We have a couple birthdays coming up. So birthdays is going to get a 20. Right? Let's count that. So 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we have $40 in birthdays. And put that off to the side. Next is groceries, right? So groceries gets money every 2 weeks, and every 2 weeks I give us $300 to spend on groceries. So as of the paycheck for the 15th, I'm putting $240 in this envelope, right? But like I just said, once I went to go pick up the cash, I went grocery shopping at the same time. So I spent $140 of the $240. So we're just gonna put this $100 into groceries because this is what we have left. And the rest I use online. So I know I just said I put $300 in groceries. So the rest of it was used to buy online groceries, like pickup orders and stuff, right? So there's groceries. Debt Snowball gets all of the rollover money from our personal envelope. So there is some in here, but it's not that much right now. It's just some ones. So we're just gonna put this off to this side since that doesn't really get any money. Next we have baby stuff. I'm expecting my first baby. And we have make sure baby stuff gets its own item. So when I go out and buy diapers and wipes and stuff to prepare her room or anything for my little baby, she has her own fund for that, right? So baby stuff gets $50. So now we have $50, $70, $90 in baby stuff. And this is just to help because we've never had a baby before. So this is to help us make sure we're planning to buy diapers and anything she may need, like little medicines and stuff. She has her own little envelope. And then my daughter's name is gonna be Kaylani. So Kaylani also gets her own envelope where she gets some money put in, and she's getting $50 this time. This, once again, is for all of her needs to make sure her room is prepared and diapers and all of that stuff. It's just 2 different ones. So once I finish buying all of her stuff for her room, this will just be her cash savings. We have most of our savings are on our app, so they're all online, so you guys won't see those today because that already gets added as if it was a bill. So she gets $50. Simba, our wonderful little cat who's over here watching me, he has his own as well for his groomers and anything, you know, he may need. So let's pull this out, and Simba gets $50. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135. And some of this will definitely be getting taken out because Simba is actually going to get a bath tomorrow, and it's like $65. So he won't have that much tomorrow, but for today he has it. Next we have date night. Date night is another sinking fund that I like to do, whether me and my husband swap date night. So I put my money in here and then we do that, or if we just don't go anywhere and stay at home, then this money just gets saved for if we want to do a bigger activity. And date night gets $50. And there's nothing currently in date night at the moment since I spent it. But, so we're gonna put $50 in date night. This is just where I keep my husband's card, so this doesn't need to be in here actually. And then in my spending one, I don't use this one. I use this as my $5 savings challenge. So this just has all of my fives in them, and we'll wait till the end of the year to make sure that we read this off, okay? Okay. Next, we have these lovely envelopes right here. Travel, this is for our actual traveling. So when we want to go home for the holidays, because we were both in the military. So if we want to go home for the holidays or just go home any other time, we have this travel envelope. And travel is actually getting $50 this time. And we have a goal of $2,000. So travel's getting 50. So we're gonna count this. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 150, 155. So right now we just have 155 in travel. We're gonna put this in there. Just shove this back in. We're gonna save gas for last. Fast food. So I have a fast food budget in case I want to go out, you know, and eat something that's not cooked food. And so I get $50 for fast food. So we're gonna take 2 20s and a 10, and that's gonna be our fast food, okay? And there's actually nothing in fast food right now. So we're gonna shove this in here for fast food. I didn't know I just threw this over here. Next, we have our emergency savings, just in case we go over on any of these budgets. Usually it's groceries, because I had our grocery bill lower last time, so we were going over on this one. We have our actual emergency fund. Like I said, we have savings accounts connected to our banking. So instead of taking all of that money out, we just put it in there. So emergency always gets 50. So we're gonna put $50 in emergency. So that just leaves us with $50. Okay. Lastly, we have my envelope. And in my envelope, this is really just my cash savings. I usually don't spend money on myself that often. Like I said, right now I'm getting ready to have a baby, so most of the money gets spent on her, and I just use the money that I allocate towards her for that. Other than that, I go to work, I come home, there's nothing really else. So I've been able to save pretty much all of my spending of money that I give to myself for the since January. So we're just gonna count this back out. And I just recently got a new car in order to take care of Kaylani, because I was driving a Jeep before, so I needed a better family car, so I had to get that. So really I'm trying to pay my savings back for having to put a down payment on a new car, right? But every 2 weeks, we get $100 each for our spending. So I'm just gonna throw this in here because I don't need it. I have some rollover on my own from last week. So we're just gonna put this in here. And then we're gonna count this. So we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, sorry, 670, 680, 690, 700, 710, 720, 730, 740, 750, 760, 765, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, sorry, 73, 74. So we have 774 in my own personal, and I put $1,300 down on my car. So that is getting really close to be able to pay my savings back for that. So now we're just gonna slide this back in here. Right, and so that's that. So we're gonna put that right there. And then lastly, we have gas, right? So usually I get $150 for gas individually, but I typically don't like to like go inside and fill up my car, and because it's a new car, I'm still learning where it's at. So I left $50 on my card in order to be able to get gas that way for the next time. So then I have 20, 40, 60, 80. I have 80 individually, right? I'm just gonna put that in there. And that's the end of our cash stuffing. So I don't know why I just said it like that. So now we have all of our envelopes that get done, and I'm so excited to be doing this with you guys. And as I get better, I'll be able to, you know, tell you a little bit more about myself and some of the things that I'm trying to work on, and we will be able to do a little bit more things in depth for my budgeting. So I do have paper budgets that don't look like this, but this is the easiest way for me to break it down in order for me to do the things that I need to do, really. So that's on here, okay? If you guys have any questions, please give this video a like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel to get notified when I post new videos. I'm gonna try and post these every 2 weeks once I get paid, like I said. And Simba's saying bye.